Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're about to dive deep into the world of filmmaking. We're talking about the nitty-gritty, the behind-the-scenes magic, the secrets they don't teach you in film school, or maybe they do. But who has time for film school when you're out here grinding, making your own content? Join me as I challenge myself to spill the tea, to reveal the top filmmaking secrets you probably wish you knew. Look, we've all been there. You see a video, a movie, a piece of content that just pops, and you think, how did they do that? It's cinematic, it's engaging, it's got that professional sheen. When it comes to filmmaking, there's a fine line between amateur and professional. And today, I want to share with you the secrets that can take your video production skills to the next level, making your content look more polished, more engaging, and more shareable. All right, let's kick things off with the foundation of good filmmaking, planning your shots. I'm not talking about some Hollywood script breakdown, just a little forethought, a little pre-production love. You'd be surprised how many creators, even seasoned ones, just wing it. They show up on location, camera in hand, and hope for the best. But guys, that's not how you create cinematic magic. That's how you end up with a bunch of random footage and a headache in the editing room. Planning your shots is like building a house. You need a blueprint, a vision, a damn plan. Think about your story, your message, what you want to convey. Then visualize those sequences, those shots that will bring your vision to life. It doesn't have to be complicated. Grab a notebook, sketch it out, use stick figures for all I care. Just get those ideas out of your head and onto paper. Consider your camera angles. Are you going for a wide shot to establish the scene, a close-up to capture emotion, a Dutch angle to create tension? Each angle tells a different story, evokes a different feeling. And don't forget about camera movement. A slow pan can reveal a breathtaking landscape, a quick dolly zoom can heighten drama, and a shaky handheld shot can add a sense of urgency or realism. Lighting, my friends. Lighting is everything. It can make or break your shot. We'll dive deeper into lighting techniques in the next chapter, but for now, just know that you need to consider your light sources. Natural light is your best friend, but you can also manipulate artificial light to create the desired mood and atmosphere. And then there's sound. Don't underestimate the power of sound design. It adds another layer of depth and emotion to your videos. Think about the soundscape, the ambient noises, the music, the dialogue. A well-designed soundscape can transport your viewers into the world you're creating. So, to recap, planning your shots is crucial for creating professional-looking videos. It helps you tell a more cohesive and engaging story, and it saves you time and frustration in the editing room. Trust me, your future self will thank you. All right, let's talk about lighting. This, my friends, is where the magic truly happens. Good lighting can elevate your video from amateur to pro in an instant. Bad lighting, on the other hand, can make your masterpiece look like it was shot in a dungeon with a potato. Natural light is your best friend, your ride or die. It's free, it's abundant, and it has this beautiful organic quality that's hard to replicate artificially. So, whenever possible, use it to your advantage. Shoot near windows, use reflectors to bounce light back onto your subject, and be mindful of the time of day. The golden hour, that magical time right after sunrise and before sunset, is a filmmaker's dream. The light is soft, diffused, and golden, hence the name. It can make even the most mundane subjects look extraordinary. Now I know what you're thinking. What about those times when natural light just isn't an option? Well, that's where artificial lighting comes in. Don't let the word artificial scare you. It's not about creating this fake, overlit look. It's about supplementing and shaping the existing light to create the desired mood and atmosphere. There are tons of lighting options out there, from affordable LED panels to professional-grade studio lights. Start with the basics. A key light, a fill light, and a backlight. Your key light is your main light source. Your fill light helps to soften shadows. And your backlight, as the name suggests, lights up your subject from behind, creating separation from the background. Experiment with different lighting setups. Try different angles, and see what works best for your style and your subject matter. Remember, lighting is an art form, so don't be afraid to play around and get creative. Chapter 3. Backlighting the halo effect. Alright, let's dive into one of my favorite lighting techniques, backlighting. This technique is like adding a sprinkle of magic to your shots. It's all about creating depth, dimension, and that cinematic halo effect that makes your subjects pop off the screen. The concept is simple. You place a light source behind your subject, opposite your camera. This light source doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could be the sun, a window, a lamp, or even a phone screen. The key is to experiment and find what works best for your setup. When done right, backlighting creates a beautiful rim of light around your subject, separating them from the background and giving them that three-dimensional look. It adds a touch of drama, a hint of mystery, and just makes everything look more cinematic. Now here's the thing about backlighting. It's all about finding the sweet spot. If your backlight is too strong, it can blow out your image, making your subject look like a silhouette. Too weak, and it won't have the desired effect. The best way to find that sweet spot is to use your camera's histogram and exposure settings. Keep an eye on your highlights and adjust your settings accordingly. You want to create a subtle glow, not a nuclear explosion. Backlighting works wonders for a variety of shots, from portraits to landscapes to product shots. It's a versatile technique that can instantly elevate the look and feel of your videos. So, the next time you're filming, try adding a backlight to your setup and see the magic for yourself. Chapter 4. Sound advice. Don't neglect the audio. Alright, let's talk about sound. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ammar. This is a filmmaking video, not a sound engineering seminar. And you're right, but here's the thing. Good sound is just as important as good visuals, if not more so. Think about it. You're more likely to forgive a shaky shot or poor lighting if the audio is clear and engaging. But even the most stunning visuals can be ruined by bad audio. We've all been there, watching a video with distracting background noise, muffled dialogue, or that annoying hiss that makes you want to rip your hair out. Don't let that be your video. Invest in good audio equipment. You don't need to break the bank. A decent microphone and a pair of headphones will do wonders for your sound quality. When recording, pay attention to your surroundings. Is there traffic noise outside? Is the air conditioner humming? Is your neighbor mowing the lawn? These ambient sounds might seem insignificant in the moment, but they can be incredibly distracting in your final video. Find a quiet space to record, use blankets and pillows to dampen echoes, and if all else fails, embrace the power of post-production. There are tons of audio editing software programs out there that can help you clean up your audio and reduce unwanted noise. Remember, good audio is crucial for creating an immersive and engaging experience for your viewers. It's the difference between a video that people want to watch and a video that they click away from after 5 seconds. So, don't neglect the sound. Chapter 5. Rule of Thirds, Your Composition Cheat Code. Alright, let's talk about composition. Now, composition is a whole other beast, but today I want to share with you one simple rule that can instantly elevate your filmmaking game. The Rule of Thirds. Don't let the name intimidate you. It's not rocket science, I promise. Imagine dividing your frame into 9 equal parts with 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines, kind of like a tic-tac-toe board. The Rule of Thirds suggests that you place your subject or points of interest along these lines or at the intersections where they meet. Why does this work? Well, our eyes are naturally drawn to these points of intersection. By placing your subject off-center, you create a more balanced, visually appealing composition that's more pleasing to the eye. Now, the Rule of Thirds isn't meant to be a rigid rule that you follow religiously. It's more of a guideline, a starting point for you to experiment with. Sometimes breaking the rule can lead to even more interesting and dynamic compositions. But for beginners, the Rule of Thirds is a great tool to help you understand the basics of composition and to start thinking more deliberately about how you frame your shots. It's a simple technique with powerful results. Outro lights, camera, action. So there you have it, folks. My top filmmaking secrets to help you take your videos to the next level. Remember, filmmaking is a journey, not a destination. It's about experimenting, making mistakes, and learning along the way. So grab your camera, get out there, and start creating. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment below with your own filmmaking tips or questions. I love hearing from you guys and learning from your experiences. And hey, if you want more filmmaking advice, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing even more secrets and techniques to help you take your video production skills to the next level. Until then, keep shooting, Keep editing, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.